Good morning. Guys, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, how'd you end up with so much stuff? Well, I'm not rich, and actually I don't spend a lot of money on tools. I buy it right. I buy it when tools are cheap, or if it's for a job, I buy it when I need it. But most of the time, everything you see in my shop has been brought in here on the cheap. Now, machine tools aren't cheap if you have to go buy them new. But today I'm going to show you some of the things that I've bought recently, and believe me, now is the time to buy something. There are people everywhere that are going out of business. Machine shops, especially down here in Houston, the oil field is really tanked on them. And a lot of the older machines are going off the floor. They're getting rid of them, and if they survive, they'll modernize on up to the more modern CNCs. I have one CNC machine that I bought used, didn't work. I've got it running, and pretty soon we're going to do some more videos on it. But right now, I want to take you through and show you some of the things that I found in the last couple of weeks. Well, this has been my biggest purchase the last couple months. It's an Axelson 20-inch that was working on a machine shop floor, and they sold a bunch of tools, and I bought this one. This went with a whole load of tooling, and I'll show you a little intro clip of it, for $2,300. We built a jib crane for it, and moved it right on in. Went right to work. Now it came with a steady rest. Had to buy a new coolant nozzle. They swiped the one off of it. Came with a 3-jaw chuck and a 4-jaw over there. Runs good. Those are going to be new feet for this one, and those there may go under another lathe that I'm working on. Just got to get it done. But this came with all kinds of tooling. I mean, all those tool holders and spacers and everything down there came with it. All of this came with it. Lots of stuff came. And here, I needed some adapters. These two adapters are new, and they cost $60 a piece. These 5 right here, I bought for $12 a piece. So that was a good deal. And of course, chucks and live centers and drill bits and everything. My friend Don just bought 60 or 70 drill bits in this size range for $100. Recently we came back from a shop that was kind of a sad situation. The man was closing down for health reasons, and he was selling all of his stuff out of his shop, and Don and I went and bought quite a bit of tooling. Bought that chuck right there on the left for $35. I bought everything from here all the way down to here for $75. And if you just kind of look at it, it's got a lot of stuff in there that you may be good or not. This one was like this, had a big bag of plants under it. Then you get down into it. There's some drill bits, tool holders, inserts, a little bit of grooving tool, any metal. Let me see if I can get it open. And inserts for it. All the little stuff that he had bought over the years, and you know, brand new insert holder. The thing that caught my attention was taps. Now, before I went to this shop and looked at it, I went by the supply house and I bought a little bitty bag of drills and a few taps for $130. All this was $75. File handles. $15 I bought this box of files and that can. There's all the handles you can put on down in there. Heat shrink tubing, a few plumbing parts, that wasn't much. Then we get over to this one, and it's got all sizes of taps in it, all brand new in the sleeves. You got screws for carbide boring bars, and then there's boring bars with their inserts. My favorite, Sharpies. Gotta have Sharpies. Just say the taps caught my attention. Whole bunch more. And then there's a whole bunch more over here. And then there's a whole bunch more over here. These are some precision pins we had. And another box of even larger sizes. Anyway, $75. 3 pieces of key stock and some large high-speed tooling. For another $25 for this box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of aluminum soft jaws. And then over here for $10 more, I bought a long pair of soft jaws and a pair of steel jaws. $20 a piece for these 246 blocks. Those I got for about $12 at another place. A couple shields for magnetic shield bases. This vise was $25. This vise was $10. Now, you don't always have the good deals that you find like this in machine shops. If you check around, sometimes people sell a lot of used or new overstock stuff on Practical Machinist. There's a man selling all of these. This was $25 for all these carbide inserts. And to top it off, he added that free. These are some numbered carbide drills, which I may never use them. Well, the guy also had 3 of these new machine lamps, $15. The thing that really, well, also forgot about down here, I bought a Kurt Weiss. Looks much better than that indexer. He threw in that indexer. There is a, I think, an L1 4-jaw chuck. Looks to be about a 12-inch. We got some rotary welding positioners coming up, and all these little jaws and chucks and stuff are going to fit on this little project we're thinking about. Y'all are going to like this one. If anybody needs that chuck, I'd be willing to sell it. It's works. Doesn't look like much, but for $75, it's 2-inch. I couldn't even make the parts for that. along the motor. You need tooling. I bought that number 13 for $400. Now all this stuff needs work, you know. My gosh, I don't know if you could buy a machine like that right there. I don't know what it would cost you. Just, they don't make them anymore. So you have to redo it. This is the flower pot. My wife's upset with me because I tried to use it as a flower pot and it died. All the flowers died. You see, they didn't like the coolant circulating through them. The best thing that I was interested in, remember I said I bought a little bag for $130? Well, I bought 4 of these indexers, Hoyt indexers, for $100. They don't look like much. The bottom 2 I've cleaned up. Came with a letter drill indexer, a fractional indexer up to 1/2 inch, number drills, and end mill. Remember that money I said I spent? This is what came in. I'm going to have to stock up on drills for quite a while now. Now, they used to look like this. Now I cleaned them up a little bit. Now this one on top is a brand new one that I just ordered because, you guessed it, I got so many taps I don't know where to put them all. So this is a Hoyt tap and drill. You can put your tap and the drill that goes with it. This was $89 just for the box. I think we had some more stuff that I bought out here. Oh yeah, $150 for a Kurt Weiss handle. It's my friend Don's 16-inch. It was in bad shape. We're just now getting it down into the range of trying to start scraping it now. That was my free lathe. Had to go get it, but it's in sad shape. Real sad shape. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save it or if it's worthwhile. This is the compound only that was on Gib. There's no scraping marks. And put a damn bit of oil in this thing. This is the one off my old 16. You can still see the flake. This is this one. Just nothing left to it. Shop looks like a mess. I'm sorry. I got so many things coming in. I just hadn't had time to do anything. Well, that's how you can restock your shop on the cheap. Thanks for watching.